Good luck, you guys. Girls track team, you guys going to Austintown? Yeah? I thought I heard that rumor. Did you guys win districts or something? Yes. Oh, did you guys? Oh, that's nice to hear. Congratulations, you guys, very much. Did you want here or here? Did you want here or here? It's whatever you want. Okay, today is a little bit of a test run for tomorrow. We do have some very distinguished guests here today, so we're appreciative that they came in. Tomorrow will be even more. Today is more of an inside award ceremony where a lot of inside guests are giving things away. There are some outside guests, military and so on, which we'll introduce them as they come up to the stage to present. But today's a practice run really for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a time in which we will have a lot of community members here doing memorial scholarships, things of that nature, that are giving part of their heart and soul. Oof, I always get teared up when I start talking about those things, to you guys for being part of their community. So please make sure as we move, and I'll say this again at the end once we get to that point, please make sure that we're dressed appropriately. Things of that nature. You might even be shocked. You might actually see me in a tie tomorrow. One more step. Today I left the tie off, but tomorrow I will not. Just to show that there's that one more step that we can clearly go to make sure that we're showing our community as they support us in all of our endeavors and what you guys do, and that they give part of themselves to you, a little respect and a little bit of courtesy. So make sure we're doing that tomorrow, okay? You need to do it today too, but I really emphasize tomorrow. Welcome to the Geneva High School Award Assembly. It is my pleasure to host today's events. We will take some time today to appreciate and recognize the many students whose scholarship, work ethic, citizenship have made them stand out amongst a very talented group of young adults. Characteristics that will undoubtedly lead to even greater success in their future endeavors. Seniors, please take time to enjoy and appreciate this special moment, whether you're receiving an award or watching your friends and peers being honored. This is a time to reflect on all your accomplishments and ponder what the future may hold. This is an exciting time for each of you. Community members, parents, and guests, thank you all for being here, and please feel free to take pictures of these young adults receiving their awards and honors. Award winners, please come to the stage when your name is called. After receiving your award, please exit into the hallway off the east side of the stage to get your pictures taken. It is my pleasure to introduce our first presenter, David Clayman. He will be presenting the Youth Leadership Asheville County delegates.
Thank you. As the leadership people know, this is usually not my gig. So bear with me, I have to read this. I'm Dave, Marketing Coordinator and Program Manager of Leadership Asheville County, nonprofit formed in 1989 to encourage, educate, and stimulate individuals of all ages to become more familiar with, more interested in, and engage in all facets of civic endeavor and affect county citizens. We accomplish this through both adult and youth programming. The following students I will name after I didn't write this. The following students I will name are part of the youth leadership of Asheville County Class of 2022. They worked within teams this year to learn more about their county, themselves, and their community. They've worked on projects benefiting other youth and organizations. They've shown true resiliency and adaptability this year, and I cannot wait to see what they will continue to accomplish. I'm honored to recognize, and you guys can come up, Noah Griffiths, Cooper Craig, Stefan Lechton, Anna Maxwell, and Natalie Morris. Next, I am recognizing the senior year YL2 students. These students have persevered through the last 2 years participating as youth leadership students for the 2020-2021 school year and continuing on their senior year and developing themselves as leaders and improving Ashtabula County. The following students are Cassie Emmett, Cynthia Seams, and Gabrielle Selman. Thank you.
Botany team, Miss Elaine Dragon.
Good morning. I am here to introduce the Ashtabula County Botany Competition participants. This year we had two. We always have two, one in the fall and one in the spring. And for those of you who do not know what botany is identifying trees and plants. And so Ashtabula County decided that they were going to form a competition, and all the schools in Ashtabula County partake in this competition. We can only have 5 people who compete, and these 5 people, these 5 individuals, have to go out in whatever weather it may be. It could be in snow. We've been out there in the snow. We've been out there in the rain. We have been on beautiful days. But each one of these individuals will have to use an ID book, and they have to identify the genus species. Sorry about that. Genus species of these plants. So for the fall identification, 28 trees were on the competition, and we ended up getting second place. So I want to announce the fine young ladies who participated and have them come up here, and then we have a spring identification as well. So if Danielle Bess, Liberty Kinnanen, Katie Maribel, Olivia Reese, and Marissa Serafine, please come up and get your certificate. So then we moved to the spring identification. And because of AP testing and all of this other stuff, we ended up, instead of having 5 individuals who were competing, we ended up with 4 because of all the testing and everything else that took place in the spring. So we had to identify 31 plants, and out of the 31, we ended up, I'm not real sure how many we ended up with, but we came in second place, and we only missed it by 2 flowering plants. And again, this is using a keying book. It takes about 2 hours to compete in this, so these fine ladies knocked it out of the park, and I am so proud of them. So the ones that participated in the spring wildflower identification are Danielle Bess, Laura Hobbs, Liberty Kinnanen, and Katie Maribel. So Laura, if you could come up.
ACMC Academy, Tammy Nekowitz.
Good morning. ACMC Academy started in 2008. It's an opportunity for high school students who are interested in working in healthcare to spend 8 weeks in the summer in the hospital with us in the midst of the healthcare environment. Since 2008, we've had 115 students from Ashtabula County participate and complete the program. About 20% of those have come back to ACMC in some capacity, maybe part-time while they're in school or full-time after school for a job. And in 2019, ACMC Academy was recognized with the Growth Partnership Best of the County Workforce Innovation Award. Since 2019, though, sadly, because of COVID, we've not been able to have students in the hospital with us. Excuse me, but this year we are really excited to bring the program back. In order to apply for the program, students must meet some pretty significant eligibility requirements. Students maintain a significant GPA consistently. They demonstrate excellence in attendance. There's letters of recommendation that are written by their teachers and submitted to us. They write essays themselves. And if that's not enough, students who make it through that part of the application process sit for a personal interview with a panel of clinical and administrative leaders at the hospital. Those who are selected to be part of the program then, after going through all that, are clearly demonstrating dedication, responsibility, and character that set them apart from a lot of other applicants and students. So this summer, we are really excited to have Haley Booth be part of our incoming 2022 ACMC Academy class. Haley, I have a certificate for you. Thank you.
The Athena Group pitch contest, Mr. Richard Arndt.
This is always a great time in the school year. You do. One, the school year's about over, but you get to give out awards, which is a wonderful thing to do. The awards we're giving out today was something new. And I'm here on behalf of the American Legion Post, the George Call Post 124 of Geneva. It was chartered by Congress in September 20th, 1919, as a patriotic veterans organization, one of many that were chartered, focusing on service to veterans, service members, and their communities. The Legion evolved from a group of war-weary veterans of World War I into one of the most influential nonprofit groups in the United States. The George Call Post 124 is named after George Call, H. Call, who was killed in action on September 30th, 1918. He was a private in Company E, the 145th Infantry and Machine Gun Company. During the attack on Private Call's unit, the rest of the members of the unit were never found due to the severity of the attack. Private Call's body was the only body found, KIA, killed in action. Subsequently, he was shipped home and buried in a cemetery on Eastwood Street right here in Geneva. The interesting thing about Private George Call is he had a family member that retired as a Geneva school teacher, Mr. Rich Finney. So there are members from the George Call family still living in our town. who taught Geneva students. The American Legion is devoted to mutual helpfulness. It is the nation's largest wartime veterans service organization committed to mentoring, youth, and sponsoring of wholesome programs in our communities. They advocate patriotism and honor. They promote strong national security and the continued devotion to our fellow service members and veterans. This past week, I had the opportunity to watch 9 teams, ranging from 2 to 4 team members, comprised of Geneva students participating in the first ever Athens Group pitch competition. Each team presented an idea for their service or a product for development. They conducted the research, then developed and rehearsed their pitch to their panel prior to presenting it to the judges. All 9 teams presented an exceptional pitch. However, one stood out as the clear winner. Prior to announcing this year's winner, I would like to thank our superintendent, Dr. Harina Trehorn, for instituting the first of many more pitch competitions, and Mr. McCoy for his coaching and guidance in assisting the students in the preparation of their presentations. The American Legion George Call Post 124 is happy to present a $50 check to each of the members of the winning team for this year's pitch competition. The winner is the Relieved Sleeves, comprised of team members Delaney Marison, Grace Dubsky, Deanna Baylog, and Mackenzie Lyons. Please come up. And while we were sitting there watching them give their presentation, if we would have had more money in our pocket, we probably would have started their business. Hi. How are you? No, you gotta go outside. Oh, you're not Grace. Grace. Thanks, and have a great last couple of days.
U.S. Marine Corps Scholastic Excellent Award, U.S. Marine Corps Distinguished Athletic Award, U.S. Marine Corps Semper Fidelis Award, Sergeant John Martis.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Again, I'm Staff Sergeant Martis. I am the local Marine Corps representative for this area, or all of Ashtabula County. And today, the awards that I'll be handing out to the distinguished individuals are basically, like he was saying, the Distinguished Athlete, Scholastic Excellence, and the Semper Fidelis Award. Basically, what you can do with these awards, or what they will do for you, is allow you to carry this on with you for the rest of your life, knowing that the Marine Corps, in some way, shape, or form, distinguished you among the rest of your peers. So, to get right into it, the first one is the Scholastic Excellence Award. And for 245 years, the Marines have been recognized as the best military organization in the world. We earn that reputation because the Marines teach every new recruit the value of physical and mental strength. Mental strength comes through academic study. We encourage the nation's youth to complete high school. We also offer every Marine several methods of going to college at our expense. I am honored to recognize the efforts of a special student. The student has demonstrated outstanding citizenship and leadership in academics. The United States Marine Corps takes pleasure in presenting the Scholastic Excellence Award to Clayton Queen. Next, the Semper Fidelis Award. It gives me great pleasure to be here to award the Semper Fidelis Award for musical excellence. The United States Marine Corps is proud to have one of the finest musical programs in the world. The most notable member of the program is the Marine Band, also known as the President's Own, from Washington, D.C. This prestigious musical organization was formed in 1798 and has played at every presidential inauguration since Thomas Jefferson's. The Marine Corps realizes that there would be no Marine band without dedicated young musicians. For this reason, the Marine Corps supports the high school band programs by awarding the Semper Fidelis Award. I'm honored to present this year's Semper Fidelis Award for recognition of diligence, dedication, and musical excellence as a performing high school bandsman to Owen Maxwell. Last but not least, the Distinguished Athlete Award. Since the United States Marine Corps was established 245 years ago, we have enjoyed some of the most demanding physical standards in the world. We require our Marines to be in their absolute top physical condition in order for the Marine Corps to be successful in its missions. The Marine Corps realizes that the foundation for good physical fitness is laid in the high school athletic organizations. In addition to good training habits, high school athletes are well aware of teamwork and discipline, two important elements in the makeup of a Marine. For this reason, the United States Marine Corps takes pleasure in supporting high school athletics by presenting the Distinguished Athlete Award. This year's recipients, who are recognized for displaying courage, poise, self-confidence, and leadership in a high school athlete, are Stephen Harrington and Cynthia Seamus. Thank you, and y'all have a great rest of your day.
You guys overall are pretty excellent. You're just a hair chatty. In between and when your students come and recognize, you're just a hair chatty. If you guys can work on that for me so it doesn't happen tomorrow, I'd appreciate it. Army Enlistment, Sergeant Jordan Snyder.
Good morning. My name is Staff Sergeant Jordan Snyder. I am an Army representative for the Ashtabula County. I'm here to recognize 2 individuals who have enlisted out of y'all's class, and then I will do 3 future enlistments who are currently in the process. So the two individuals, if you can make your way to the stage, that'll be Zachary Maley and Louis Albino. Both of these individuals have enlisted into active duty. The checks that will be presented to them are for their future education. Will be presented to them in a post-9/11 GI Bill. On average, these checks will usually write over 6 figures. There is no direct amount because it will be based off the school they go attend, where 100% of their tuition will be covered, their housing will be covered, and a book stipend will be granted to them every single year. And now for the next 3 future enlistments, for these individuals, if you could please just stand wherever you are seated, because I do not know where you're seated, but just stand to be recognized. The 3 future enlistments who are currently in the process of enlistment, that will be Abigail Bartel, Allison Crow, and Tyler Morton. These 3 individuals are currently in the process of enlistment. This is not a process that happens overnight, so we thank them for their continued dedication and ready to serve. Y'all have a great day.
Air Force ROTC Scholarship presented by Joseph Colazo, a 2nd Lieutenant, U.S. Air Force.
Thank you and good morning. It is my pleasure today to present the Air Force Reserve Officer Training Corps Scholarship Certificate. Air Force ROTC is offered at over 1,100 colleges and universities across the country, and the scholarships are highly competitive. Gabriella Selman received a full tuition scholarship to Youngstown State University worth $60,990, including a $900 yearly textbook allowance and a monthly stipend that increases each year up to $500 per month in her senior year. When Gabriella graduates college, she will join a select group of young adults as commissioned officers in the United States Air Force or United States Space Force. On behalf of Brigadier General Leslie A. Mayer, Commander, United States Air Force Gene M. Holmes Center for Officer Accessions and Citizenship Development, I would like to extend my congratulations to Gabriella Selman. Thank you.
Voice of Democracy, Senior Vice Commander Ronald Stettlers, Quartermaster Melvin Deems.
Good morning. How's everyone today? You can say yes. Good. It's a tough act to follow. You've heard from the Legion, you've heard from Air Force, you heard from Marines, you heard from the Army. We're the veterans of foreign wars. We're the folks that have served overseas in war zones since World War I. And we have a national program each year where we ask students to write an essay, and it's called the Voice of Democracy. So they get an opportunity to pretty much tell us what they think about democracy each year. And this year, we have 2 folks that are going to get awards. If I could have Sophie Galeazzo and Grace Moon come up, please. We have Grace Moon is our second place person, and our first place person, no, I got it backwards. Grace Moon's our first place, and Gracie is the second place. Sophie. Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
You have a good day.
University of Rochester's Boston Lam Honorary Science Award, Science Fair Recognition Award, Mrs. Ann Markajon.
Good morning. All right. The Bosch and Lam Award, it is my pleasure on behalf of the Science Department to make this presentation for the Honorary Science Award. This award is voted on by the science teachers at GHS. It is presented each year to our top GHS 11th grade science student. As a department, we place emphasis on our junior students that are pushing themselves to take multiple science courses and have a true passion for science-related careers for their future. Every year, this becomes a harder and harder decision. When voting on as a department, we noted that the passion and effort to the process of learning that this student always puts forth in the classroom is what put them a little bit ahead. The winner is in the running for a $30,000 scholarship to the University of Rochester should they choose to attend this school. It is my pleasure to recognize Max Booth as this year's award winner from the Science Department. It is also my pleasure to recognize the outstanding science students who participated in this year's science fair. As a department, we are very honored and excited to have our students once again being able to participate in an in-person fair instead of being virtual. So we'd like to recognize all of your efforts and thank you for the wonderful projects that you presented to us this year. Bless you. Marissa Serafine, Shay Wilson Owens, Johnny Hazler, McKenna Martin, Richard Giffen, Max Booth, Brianna Conrad, Alex Nugent, Savannah Surgeon, Caden Collins, Zachary Johnson, Hannah Costello, Gabrielle Boyd, Brooke Richmond, Luke Smith, Haley Booth, and Gabriella Winchell. Thank you all. A late addition to the program, despite a lack of a traditional STEM lab, GHS was able to have 15 extremely talented and ambitious students compete in this year's CVC STEM War competition. These students put forth extra time before and after school and during study halls to compete against schools that have classes that are truly just designated for the competition. Our students brought home trophies in the CO2 dragster, mousetrap, and suspension bridge competitions. Personally, I want to thank all of these students for all their extra efforts. I have extreme pride in what they did and they accomplished, and especially to our seniors who I am going to truly miss so much. So, to recognize their efforts, Felix Marino, Lauren Caswell, Stefan Leckington, Cooper Craig, Anna Maxwell, Cynthia Seams, Haley Venus, thank you, sweetie, Stephen Harrington, Kennedy Landris, Katie Maribel, Grace Moon, Clayton Queen, Liv Reese, Renee Tetlow, Zach Tidwell, and Mac Plecha. Congratulations.
Outstanding junior writer, outstanding senior writer, Mr. Jeff Griffith.
Good morning. Writing is an incredible form of self-expression. Whether you're writing poetry or stories, a school essay, I don't know if you're writing about spices, although I know that takes a lot of time. Whether you're writing a short story or a long book, but which is a novel idea, writing can be a powerful force. I myself recently bought this pen, which I've been told can write underwater. And I guess it can write a lot of other words as well, so I'm excited to try it. Anyways, I'd like to quote Northern Ohio native, Pulitzer Prize and Nobel Prize literary giant Toni Morrison when she said, "A writer's life and work are not a gift to humankind, they are its necessity." And so with that, I'd like to recognize the outstanding junior writer, James Weber, and the outstanding senior writer, Renee Tetlow. Cycling back around. Yeah. They're getting Renee. Once again, Renee Tetlow. Mr. Weatherholt is back up with the Phi Beta Kappa Award.
The Phi Beta Kappa is an academic honorary organization for college students. It is the oldest and most prestigious organization of its kind in the United States. Each year, the Cleveland chapter of the Phi Beta Kappa recognizes one student from each of the 130 different schools in Northeastern Ohio who shows great promise and abilities while still in high school. This year, Carl Gunther was chosen for Geneva High School. Industrial Arts Golden Hammer Award presented by Mr. Jason Dalton.
Good morning, Geneva. I'm here to present the Industrial Arts Golden Hammer Award, sponsored by ATEC. Some of the history on this award is when I was in high school 1,000 years ago. A graduating senior received the Golden Hammer that was fluent in woodshop, industrial arts, drafting, all hands-on types of learning. I got one of these that year that I graduated, and I thought it'd be a great tradition to bring to this school when I came here. So this is the 6th year I've been here, so this is the 6th hammer that I've had to make, like usually the night before this award ceremony. This one's no different. This year's recipient is extremely hardworking. He's found woodshop and home maintenance in the past couple years, and I think it's really changed his life, despite some adversities that he's had. He shows up there, ready to work. He lives it, thinks about tools all the time. It's just one of those things. I think it's going to be part of this person's life, and I know it's made a difference, especially talking to his teachers. I've seen a change in him, and I'd like to present this year's Golden Hammer to Anthony Brown. Coming this way.
I think Mr. Dalton wanted to steal the mic. Outstanding service to the guidance office, Mr. John Mansky.
Good morning, everybody. We have several awards passed out for our guidance workers who helped us out throughout the year. They balance their academics with helping Mrs. DeBacker and I and Mrs. Hurst, especially beginning of the school year, and it's a semester, as all you guys know, you want schedule changes. I need this, I need that. I'm like, hey, I need this kid, go get this kid. So they're very patient with us, and they've helped us out. So with further ado, I'll announce their names. Juliana Chambers. McKenna Cinco, Brooke DeVito. Oh, come on to get your awards. Cassie Emmett, Bailey Evangelista, Hunter Farrell, Maddie Fortney, Ricky Gregory, Abigail Griffiths, Stephen Harrington, Mackenzie Herrick, Brendan Hutton, Reagan John, Grace Moon, Dionisio Palemi, Nicolas Pinhara Carlos, Serenity Rivera, Lauren Stark, Renee Tetlow, Olivia Wilms, and Adele Zaid Akalani. I'd like to thank you guys for helping out the guidance department, and you guys in the audience have a good rest of the school year. Seniors, enjoy your last few days of your high school career. Good luck on your finals.
Congratulations, guys. Congratulations, guys. Outstanding service to the principal's office, presented by Mrs. Stella Andrusis and Mrs. Sue Conrad.
We would like to acknowledge all the students that graciously gave up their study halls to come and work for the office and do our errands for us. First one is Maggie Moon, Cyrus Smith, Kaylee Dawson, Jack Cafaro, Savannah Keel, Gianna DeLuca,
Hey guys, if you can hold your applause, it'll go a lot quicker.
Stephen Harrington, Delaney Marison, Jack Koloff, Sydney Park, Sophia Bell, Chloe Davidson, Abigail Johnson, Olivia Reynolds, Cameron Platt. Thank you again.
Guys, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thanks guys. Thank you. Best of the class of 2022. Foreign exchange students presented by Mr. David Yost.
Hello.
WEWS Channel 5, along with the support of the Ohio Lottery Commission, is proud to honor Northeast Ohio's top academic achievers in their annual Best of Class. This program recognizes the top achieving graduating seniors from high schools around the region, and nominated students will be included in a 30-second commercial intended to congratulate hard work and encourage academic excellence in others. Best of Class representatives from Geneva High School are Carl Gunther and Renee Tetlow. This year, Geneva High School was lucky to have the opportunity to host 3 foreign exchange students. They've made many friends. They've taken many classes that challenged them. They've taken classes that weren't available in their home country, and they've enlightened us with their knowledge and sharing cultural information about their home countries. They've not only attended GHS, but they've become one of us. Once an Eagle, always an Eagle, and it's my pleasure to recognize our 3 foreign exchange students, Niels Goldap, Nicholas Pinheiro Carlos, and Gonzalo Ruiz.
Jordan Jameson has earned the Art Student of the Year award because of her talent and dedication to the craft. She has always been eager to improve on her art skills. She learns techniques quickly and worked hard at various art projects during her high school experience. What a great pleasure it was to have her in my class. And it is with great pleasure to see her succeed in all that she does in the future. Congratulations, Jordan. Outstanding Senior Spanish Award, Mrs. Amy Durkovic.
Well, I want to start off saying how this year was very difficult in selecting just one outstanding senior in Spanish. Across the board, several of our students have had great success in their high school career in Spanish class. In fact, each week our seniors are reporting to me their scores of their entrance exam for Spanish courses from their respective colleges that they'll be going to in the fall. And I'm proud to say that these results we're getting back are quite frankly unreal. We have several students entering college only needing one course to obtain their minor in Spanish. And this all goes back to their hard work and seeing the value in learning the Spanish language for their future careers. I also want to thank Mrs. Best for her outstanding foundation that she lays for these students in Spanish 1 to carry them all the way up through Spanish 4. The Outstanding Senior Spanish Award is awarded to a senior who has taken Spanish 1 through 4 and has demonstrated the following: a strong work ethic in the classroom, good communication skills in the target language, a positive attitude towards teachers and classmates. This year's recipient has worked hard in the classroom from day one. This recipient, notice how I'm not giving the gender, not only works hard for every grade, I have you guys on the rope, don't I? But is willing to help others out and consistently has a positive attitude. I have come to know this recipient well over the last 3 years of Spanish, and I am looking forward to seeing this young woman return to Geneva High School someday to share her many accomplishments I know she will soon be having in college. Without further ado, this year's Outstanding Senior Spanish Award goes to Angelita Riddell. Congratulations.
Outstanding Senior French Award given by Miss Joanne O'Connor.
I want to start out by saying, first of all, Mrs. Durkovic is always a hard act to follow, but I will do my best. Bonjour, Geneva, and congratulations to all of you who are making it to graduation. These last 3 years have really shown who stands out and keeps persevering. Thank you all for sticking with your education throughout this terrible pandemic. I am here to present the Outstanding Senior French Student Award, which is presented to a student who has studied the language for 4 years. This person must be able to read, write, speak, and comprehend the language well. Being able to accomplish this task is not as easy as one might think, especially in 4 years. My students come into GHS having almost no prior knowledge of the French language and leave being able to do all those things that I just mentioned. That is quite a feat. Before I present this award, I'd like to say that it is rare for a high school teacher to have the same students for 4 years. And I am happy to say that I've had a handful stay with me for that long. This group has truly been a pleasure to work with and watch grow. And as always, there is one individual who sets him or herself apart from the rest. This person is a positive role model, exhibits leadership in class, works hard, is pleasant, upbeat, and attentive. This young lady always has a smile, and I truly believe she is a friend to everyone. In 4 years, I have only known her to be positive about everything, and that is very rare in today's world. This year's award goes to a student who has a true interest in the language, how it works, and works hard each and every day to communicate with others and me in French, in and outside of the classroom. Félicitations and congratulations to Ray Tetlow. Shall we do one up and down handshake? There you go. And there's a little pin. Thank you.
Quiz Bowl presented by Mrs. Ann Markajon.
Quiz Bowl, Scholastic Bowl, Academic Challenge. Our group carries quite a few names, but in general, we are a group that gets together to compete in academic trivia competitions. Mrs. Unsinger and myself are so proud of recognizing this small little group that has come together and had a very successful year. In league competition, our varsity team finished in 2nd place overall in the county schools, and we were also able to send a team competition for the Channel 5 academic team as well. Every year, in the past few years, even though with COVID going on, our group has grown, and we've been blessed to have more and more students joining our crew, and we're hoping that next year that will continue to be true. But obviously, we're also going to miss the senior leadership that we have been blessed with over the last couple of years. So without any further ado, we want to recognize these students. Julia McDaniel, if you hold your applause, thank you. Sophie Galeazzo, Bridget Doherty, Isabella Salufo, Maya Evangelista, Riley Worm, thank you, sweetie, Isabel Cernick, Anna Maxwell, Felix Marino, Haley Venus, Owen Maxwell. So every single one of the names that I just read were all brand new, had not competed. So we're really proud of them. And then these are our returning seniors. These are the ones that we're going to miss so much. Abigail Tagle, Marissa Serafine, Grace Moon, Denny Dixon III, and Mr. Michael King. Thank you all so much.
Rotary four-way speech, Mrs. Jamie Smith.
Good morning. Each year, Rotary of Geneva sponsors the Rotary Four-Way Test Speech Competition. The purpose of the competition is for students to present speeches aimed at solving an ethical problem using the principles of the four-way test. Contestants must choose a timely, interesting, and important topic and apply the following questions. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendship? And will it be beneficial to all concerned? This year, the Geneva Area City School District was represented by Nathan Miller, who delivered his speech on censorship in schools to the Rotary of Geneva at the end of March and at the district-level competition at Kent Roosevelt High School on April 9th. Congratulations, Nathan, on representing Geneva and the Rotary of Geneva in this competition.
Director's Award for Choir, National School Choral Award, presented by Mrs. Michelle Mather.
The Choral Director's Award is given to a student who has shown a great deal of growth, both musical and personal, during the years that they were involved in the vocal music program at GHS. The recipient of this award will have demonstrated personal initiative and growth, dedication, and excellent work ethic, along with willingness to give of themselves in order to better the vocal music program. While demonstrating these criteria, this student will also be a positive role model and will remain resolute in his or her goals. It is my pleasure to present the 2022 Choral Director's Award to Mr. Brian Leininger. The National School Choral Award is the highest honor that a senior student in the vocal music program can receive. This nationally recognized award is presented annually to a graduating senior who has given 4 years of exemplary service to the Geneva High School choral program. The certificate reads, "In recognition of superior merit, ability, and achievement of outstanding contributions to the school choral program, and of an unusual degree of loyalty, cooperation, and high quality of conduct by the general consent of the music faculty, school officials, and others. It is with great pride that I present the 2022 Geneva High School recipient of the National School Choral Award to our own Miss Gabby Carley."
High Point Thespian, Technical Achievement in Theater, presented by Mrs. Robin Christopher.
The GHS Theater Program is happy to announce that despite the turbulent environment of our school district this year, we have not only persevered, but succeeded in producing 3 main stage performances and taking a 1-act play to 2 of our elementary schools. We have had full audiences, lots of new students, and plenty of valuable learning experiences. Our fall musical altogether now included middle school students, preparing them for their coming years in theater. My sister Eileen brought the challenges of a 1940s comedy to the GHS stage, and 2 out of our 3 1-acts were student-directed. And for the first time in 2 years, our students were able to celebrate with a banquet and the traditional farewell to our seniors. It has truly been a great year for the GHS Theater. The 2 students receiving awards today have played important roles in making this year so successful. This first senior joined the GHS Theater Program 4 years ago as a freshman in Introduction to Drama class. She auditioned her second week at GHS and landed the lead role as Emily in Our Town. Her passion for theater and talent as an actress landed her roles in every single production except the last one, when she chose to direct. She appeared in Our Town, The Addams Family, Arsenic and Old Lace, Beauty and the Beast, Changing Our Voices in Distress, A Virtual Whodunit, All Together Now, My Sister Eileen, several 1-act plays, and her favorite performance as Malin in Steel Magnolias. This talented actress always strives to learn more, and most recently took on the challenge of directing the firecracker incident. Not only is the senior an actress and director, she is a gifted film editor and leader for the GHS Thespians. She served as secretary her sophomore year and as president for her junior and senior years. She has always gone above and beyond to help make the program beneficial and welcoming to every student. She is creative and passionate, but also kind and giving. I have been truly blessed to have worked with her over the past 4 years, and I am filled with pride, but also sadness, as I watch her move to another stage of her life. Her many hours in the theater program have earned her 91 points, making her the High Point Thespian for 2022. Miss Olivia Vargas. The unique aspect of the GHS Theater Program is that students are not only acting on stage, but students are running all of the technical elements: lights, sound, costumes, set crew, set painting, stage management, props, house, and publicity. Students start as apprentices in their chosen area, learning the intricacies of their technical crew and then teaching new members each year. Every so often, a student excels so well that he or she becomes a master. This year's award for technical achievement goes to a young woman who served on the publicity crew for her first year and then became publicity coordinator as a sophomore, continuing her work there for another 3 years. She did find time and courage to appear on stage in Changing Our Voices in Distress. A publicity coordinator is the link to the media and the public. It is a difficult job that demands great organization, writing talent, and people skills. This year's recipient is fluent in all 3 areas. She has patiently tackled unforeseen media problems, such as a pandemic and a strike, with grace and fortitude. She took on extra publicity duties while serving as thespian secretary and has been diligent about training a new publicity crew to carry on in the coming years. And she has done all of this while excelling in her academics and remaining active in a variety of service groups. This young woman has been a huge help to me this year, and I am truly thankful for all she has done for the theater program and for me. Thank you. The Outstanding Technical Achievement Award goes to Marissa Serafine.
Perfect Attendance Award presented by Mr. Anthony Markajon.
Hello, everybody. Couple public service announcements for you before I have the honor of recognizing our perfect attendance recipients. First of all, when I come on up to the stage, you know it's almost the end of the award ceremony, so I think I might be the final presenter here. The other thing I want to mention to you, as Mr. Weatherholt has mentioned a couple of times so far, we're going to have a lot of amazing people come into our school tomorrow, and they're going to give out tens of thousands of dollars in scholarships. Please give them the respect that they deserve and the respect that I know that you guys always show to our guests that come to Geneva High School. I'd like to go ahead and continue on now with our perfect attendance. I'd like to call up all of our freshman winners of perfect attendance. Marissa Belez. Marissa is the only freshman perfect attendance. Marissa, did I pronounce your last name correct? Can you help me a little bit, please? Balaz? Balaj. Balash? Balash. Marissa Balash. No. You stay right here. Stay right here. I'd like to go ahead and call up our sophomores. Caleb Tidwell and Josh Tidwell, if you guys can come on up. Caleb and Josh, you don't exactly have perfect attendance, but you got really, really close. You both missed a part of a day. So I still wanted to honor you guys for your hard work and dedication being here with a certificate. Thank you, guys. Two. You get two. We have one more sophomore, Caitlin Morales. Caitlin has missed no days last year, and Caitlin has missed no days this year. Perfect attendance 2 years in a row. Moving on to the juniors. Ethan Burlingame. Samuel Robinson. Ethan? Sam Robinson, perfect attendance, freshman, sophomore, and junior year, 3 years in a row. And now for our seniors, Liam Gerhardt Johnston and Brian Leininger. Before we take a final round of applause for these students for the dedication of being here through COVID and all the craziness that happens, they've been here each and every day. I'd like to recognize Brian Leininger, perfect attendance, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, and 12th grade. One final round of applause for perfect attendance.
Why don't you guys go ahead and give a round of applause to all your classmates for all their accomplishments. Congratulations to all you guys for all your hard work. A couple notes, and I know Mr. Markajon talked to you for a minute. If I had one thing to say about what happened today, while we're in here, it's you guys were really chatty. Not showing respect to the people speaking, not showing respect to your classmates earning their awards. As I said earlier, we do today the way we do it is so we can practice and make sure we're ready for tomorrow. Mr. Markajon made a comment about they're going to give out thousands of dollars of awards. I think it's between $75,000 and $100,000 tomorrow. That needs to be respected. We need to show grace to our community and grace to the people that are doing those things. So I would please, please, please ask you to make sure that you're showing due respect to the people on this stage. They're giving of themselves to make sure you guys have a better future. So please respect that. The other thing too, please make sure that we dress appropriately for tomorrow. Make sure we're ready here to be honored because there's a lot of money going out, and I know several of you that are receiving it might be surprised that you actually won those awards, and so please show respect to those people giving you that award. It is my pleasure, not that one. I would like to thank all the presenters who took the time to come here today to recognize the wonderful achievements of our students. Thank you to Mrs. DeBacker, Mr. Mansky, Mrs. Andrusis, Mrs. Conrad, and Mrs. Hurst for their dedication and hard work for preparing for today. I would also like to thank Mrs. Robin Christopher. She did a lot of background stuff that nobody knew about. Their efforts allow us to share the graciousness of our community and the school with all of you. Students, please remember to dress appropriately for tomorrow. We're going to dismiss by the back rows. You are going to 5th period. You're dismissed to 5th period.